Any questions? Any struck? If no, then we can start our regular practice activities. As I said yesterday, whatever we are seeing here, these three chapters are similar chapters. Okay, not only these three, and even if you see in the bottom, I changed a couple of other sources also. I changed here. Like we are working with the snowflake. The change is only source is changing. Rest of all the story is same. We have 100 plus sources are available. Okay, we cannot teach all the 100 plus sources, but one or two sources we observe it, then remaining all things will be in a position to do it our own. Okay, first one we'll go and try to see with Excel as a source how we can build the report. Right now, as you already know, Power BI Desktop internally has three parts. One is called as Power Query Editor, then second is called as Power Pivot, third is called as Power View. In the Power Query Editor, we are going to do the extracting, transforming, and loading. And the weightage of this Power Query, they increased like anything. That means earlier Power Query means only it is available in the Excel, in the Power BI only. Nowadays it is available in the Azure Data Factory also. Full-fledged available in the Azure Data Factory. So because of that one, the weightage of this one is increased. That means learn in one place and use in many places. That kind of solution is Power Query Editor. We will learn very detailed level. We are going to learn this Power Query Editor, and the Microsoft has this product from so many years. Even our MS Office Excel, if you open, there also they are using Power Query Editor only to connect to the sources. It's a very old product. However, still it is using in the latest products also it is using. That means if you take the Fabric is the latest product. In the Fabric latest product, major work is related to the extracting, transforming, and loading. We are going to do using Power Query Editor only. Now, Power Query Editor in the short name, we'll call it as Power Query. Then next is available, download all the materials and data. In order to follow my class line by line, you need my material. The material you can able to download from the here, you can download it. Then once you download it, I want you to organize properly your system. For that purpose, on the desktop, create one folder called as Power BI work folder. Once you download it, you'll get this zip file. We are going to get it. The zip file, cut and paste into the folder what we created here, paste here. Once you paste it, you try to extract that one. We are trying to extract everything. Then we'll see a lot of files. You are going to see it. Final folder will be look something like this. It is going to look like. Suppose if you go and try to observe here, uh, in the DA folder, then we have here, let's say Power BI, or else we have Power BI work directly. Power BI work, then we are going to see Power BI master. There we are going to see our notebooks and all. Even today, whatever chapter we are teaching is, this is a chapter, this chapter corresponding thing is available here. But my intention is not to uh, read the data from here actually. That means the markdown file, right? Markdown file, if you open, then it will not looks very good actually. If you go for a edit with Notepad++, it looks some kind of uh, like this. It is going to look here. You cannot able to read it. That means you should not read the material from here. Only why we download this one is for the purpose of lab data purpose. In the lab data, we have so many data files are available. These are all things we required. That's what we downloaded. Reading your material is always from the browser page only. How to read it? That means you have to open the github.com or ITEC Power BI folder. There only how to read the material. Though material also downloaded here, don't read the material from this notebooks folder itself. Okay, we download this one for the purpose of lab data purpose. We downloaded. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Next, we are going for this is the flow. So this flow you can observe here. This is the source we are trying to take as Excel source. Then we are trying to develop a report. We are trying to develop it. Intermediately between the source and report, we have something. This is called as data set. This is called as data set. Now in the recent versions, They changed the name of this one as, they're not calling now it as a data set, they're calling this as a semantic model, they're calling it as. So if I say semantic model or if I say data set, both are one and same. If I say data set or if I say semantic model, both are one and same. As this material even they're not updated, that's the reason you'll see the still data set word only you're going to see it. But wherever you're seeing the data set word, the data set is equal to what? Semantic model. Okay. Now let us go and try to see the Excel what we have. We are trying to get the Excel. Inside the Excel, we have a couple of files are available. Looks like those all sheets we are trying to collect here. Then we are doing understanding about our Power Query window and getting the tables and doing some kind of transformations. And finally, we'll be applying these all data types and all. Then calibration, something, filtering, how to do it. Then finally, we are trying to publish the report. Let us try to do this activity. So I am opening PowerBI desktop. Now we can go to the get data, then get the Excel workbook. We can navigate from any place. You can take this one, or you can take this one, or here also in the back end we have something right here, or you can go to the data folder. Here also we have the get data. Any place you're starting, it's one and same. Whichever you feel convenient, you can go and you can see. This is a connector, same connector they placed in different places. That's it. Click on here, import data from Excel. Then we are going to get here. It's asking from where you want to import it. So I want to import from the place where we have the downloaded. We download in the Power BI work, in the Power BI master, then notebooks, then lab one. Sorry, not the notebooks. Lab data, then lab one. Inside the lab one, we have the scott data.xlsx is available. You have to get this one. Select this one, click on open. Now, before opening even, I want to show you how it looks like first. Then we can open that one, right? So Power BI master, then go to the lab data, then you can go to the lab one, then scott data. This is the scott data. Let me open this. Now, once you open this one, there are a couple of things I want to highlight here. Let's see the bottom. This is called as sheet. EMP is on sheet. In the sheet, we have this, the data is available. Second sheet we have here DEPT, and in this one, this is what the data is available. Third is salary. Here we have this kind of data is available. Now, fourth one is sheet one, we have it. In the sheet one, somewhere some data is available, some other place, some other data is available, something like that. Okay, inside the sheet, each one whatever you are seeing is called as one table. For example, if I select this entire area, then if I go and try to select here design, then you can see in the corner table name is equal to, what is the name you are seeing?
Product.
Product. If I select this space, then we are going to see here it is a fee table. And if we select this space, then we are seeing here time table. If I select this space, then we are seeing here Venkat table, something like that. If you want to create your own table also, you can go and you can create it. For example, I am creating one table. That table is called as, let us say, okay, category. Then we have here, let's say, subcategory. Okay, the category is called as, okay, dairy products is a category. Then milk is a subcategory. Then again it is a dairy products, and this is a curd is the sub product, something like this we are trying to route it. Select this area, then go and try to click on here um, uh, insert, then go for here table is available, click on insert table, then say as a my table as headers, enable this one, click on OK. Then this is highlighted. Now you can, table name is by default came as a table 4. I don't like this one. So I'm trying to change this as a cat underscore subcat table, something like this. We're giving it. Enter. Then once you entered, you step out somewhere and try to select this area. Once you select this area, if you go to the design, then we're able to see the table name, right? That means under one sheet, you can create here how many tables you can create? Under one
One.
sheet, yeah, n number of tables,
And
you can go ahead and you can create it. N number of tables can create it. So in this one now, I have here these three things are available. Those three things are called as sheets now. EMP and DEPT and SalGrid. These three things are called as now sheets. These three things are called as sheets. And whereas these things are whatever available, this one and this one and this one and this one, whatever available, these all things are called as now tables. These all things are called as yeah, tables, correct. These all things are called as now tables. Perfect. Now we have in the Excel two things are available. One is called as sheets, second is called as tables. This is Excel terminology. But these two things, once we import these two things into our environment, both the things are we're going to call with the terminology. The terminology is called as query. Or the terminology is called as query. This query is a Power BI terminology. Excel terminology is we have two things, sheets and tables maybe, but in the Power BI we have only one terminology that is called as query. Let us try to import and observe how you can differentiate these things, right? I close this one, then I am trying to import here. Okay, we are selecting this card data.xls, then click on open. Now you will see 5 plus 3, total 8 objects are going to see it. Can you recognize here what are the things are tables, what are the things are sheets? These five things are, yeah, these 5 things
Table.
are tables. And whereas in the bottom, we can notice we have 4 things are available. These 4 things are sheets. We can able to recognize based on the icons actually. If you closely observe the icons, you will be in a position to recognize it. These 5 are called as, these 4 are called as sheets. Whereas previous things, whatever we have it, those things are called as, these things are tables. These 5 are tables actually. These 5 are tables. Okay. We see the header, something blue color is came and kind of rows and columns came, that is a table. And here you see this corner, something different shape is came and the shape is slightly different. Whatever we have here shape and whatever we have here shape, is it, you're able to recognize it, right?
Yes, yes.
Now we need to go ahead and we have to select whatever we wanted. Okay, for at this point of time, I am trying to select here EMP and I want here DPT also. Let us take these two as sheets. And just for understanding purpose, we're trying to take here one table also, let's say category and subcategory. Then we want to go for here transform data because I want to do some transformations, I want to do it. So navigator window, whatever available inside the navigator window, once you click on the transform data, the navigator window will be closed and we are going to get a window. The window name is, what is the name? Power Query Editor window, we are going to get it. This is what the Power Query Editor window. Now, how to recognize which is the once you see here, these all things now called as what it is called as queries. And icons also, any difference is there in these icons now?
No,
Now
no,
do
no,
no
very clearly.
difference is there. Yeah, that means Power BI is going to treat table, sheet, everything is same. Here it won't differentiate anything. Everything is called as even terminology wise. What is the terminology we are going to call here?
Sorry.
Query. We are going to call the terminology as query. Okay. Now as a technical resource, you want to identify, okay, which is table, which is a sheet, something like that. We have the option. Let's say I'm selecting the EMP. The moment I select a EMP corresponding properties will be shown here. We have here 4 steps are available. These 4 are transformations. The first step is very important. Go and try to observe what is the first step. I'm trying to select a source, then expand this formula bar, whatever available. Then you can notice now this is Excel workbook and all the file contents, whatever available, we are trying to get it from here. So it's talking about EMP, it's talking, and we are in the source. Okay, we are in the source step. It's saying as from this Excel we are getting it. Let us go for the second step. What we have here. Second step, I am selecting it. Here we have some information. Kind is equal to, we have it. What is the kind is equal to?
Sheet.
Sheet. So now we can able to say confidently, okay, EMP, whatever available, this EMP is a sheet or table?
Table.
Huh?
Actually,
This
it is a table. Here is a query. Yeah.
no, no, from where it is coming?
It's
It's sheet.
EMP is
It,
a table. Sheet is a navigator from.
no, in the Excel level, this is a sheet, right?
Yeah.
In the Excel level, it is a sheet. In the Excel level, it is a sheet. Here it is called as query maybe. Now, what about this category and subcategory? Category and subcategory navigation, if you go and try to observe, in the Excel level, it is what?
Table.
Yeah, in the Excel level, it is a table. That's what we need to understand. The Excel level, it may be table, but we are calling this as a query, we are calling it as. EMP, in the Excel level, it may be sheet, but we are calling it as a query, we are trying to call it as. Okay, now as a technical resource, you are in a position to identify out of these three things. By observing the properties, we will come to understand these two things are called as in Excel level what? Sheets. This one is called as in Excel level what?
Table.
Table. That's what we need to understand. Okay, now this window, if you observe sometime, we have here different parts here. For example, this one we go and call it as a menu bar. This one we are going to call it as a menu bar. Okay. Now below this menu bar, whatever we have this one, we are going to call this as a toolbar, we are going to call it as. So whatever we have this one, this is called as a toolbar. In this toolbar only, we have different options. We want to tomorrow work with the machine learning. Vision also you want to integrate, test analytics you want to do, and we want to do a lot of transformations, maybe replacing the values, first row as headers, splitting the columns, group by you want to do it, or removing some rows, keeping the some rows, removing some columns. Lot of things we are going to do using this one. Even we have based on the menu, these all options will be changes actually. Okay, time being, we are going to call this as it is a toolbar. Toolbar. Then third one we have here, this is called as queries window. This window is called as queries window. Whatever we have this window is called as queries window. This is queries window. We can go and you can see the name is queries window. Now right side we have something that is called as right side we have something this is called as now query settings window. What queries we selected over there, that query corresponding query settings we are going to see it here. So this is a query settings window. Okay. Now we can see this is called as formula bar. We are trying to say this as a formula bar. Okay, we have this one. This is called as a formula bar. That's what we see here FX. So even in the Excel also it is available. This is a formula bar. And we have next one that is called as main work area is available. The space whatever we are seeing is called as main work area. This is the main work area. That means whatever activities you are doing, the data end of the day we are going to see here only we are going to see it. So this is a main work area. Now we understand this window very clearly we understand. Right? So total how many parts are there? One toolbar, menu bar, two toolbar, then three queries, then four query settings, five formula bar, then six is main work area. These are the six parts, whatever we have it. Okay, now I want to give some activities. Okay, that too you need to answer it. For example, I have the EMP here. Then I can go and I can scroll here um, and observe some of the problems here. First problem I am observing it is I have here. Let me go to the last step first. I have here a column. That column is called as commission. In the commission column, there are all our null values are available. Most of the values are null values otherwise. Apart from few values, remaining all values are null values. So here we have option called as replacing the values. Using the replace value option, we can go on, we can remove the null with the some zero. Let us say I am right clicking and you can use this replace values or you can click on this replace values. Both are one and same. Let me go and try to replace here null value whatever available with the zero we are trying to replace it. Click on OK. Now you can observe zero is came. Next, I have your salary and I have your commission. Both I want to sum up and give the result. So as I said yesterday, if you don't know the formula and all, you can go for add the column and you can use based on the examples. For example, I want to use the tool effectively. That's the reason I'll train the system so that the system is going to write the formula for me. Okay, let us go and try to write here. Select first two columns, whatever you are looking for. These two are inputs for me for the total salary. So I selected these two columns. Then go and try to select here from the selection. Then it is saying as these two columns based, we are trying to create the one more column. So 800 plus 0 is how much? While
8.
you're giving the training also, we have to give the training. Somewhat uniqueness things are available. Let us give the training. Let us give this training first. 1250 plus 500 is how much?
17.
1750. Okay, let us try to give the 1750 as my answer. Let us see system is understanding or not. It's not understanding. So let us give the second training also. 1250 plus 1400 is available.
Mm.
So 1600, 2650. So 2650 we are giving. Wow, beautiful. Once I given two records training, if I given, then it is understanding, okay, he is trying to do the addition he is trying to do. Based on that training, it also written here on transformation rule, it is written, the transformation rule is salary and commission.
Commission.
I mean, nowhere I said to the system, I am adding this one like that. Okay, directly after I added whatever result is there, that results only I typed here, but still system understand that one and is given the answer to you. That is what the goodness of uh, giving the training to the based on the data. I given based on this data only these two things what I want it, I give the training to the system. Remaining all things automatically it is expected what I am doing here and written the formula for you. This is really very good. This is really very good. Now once you written this one, then go and try to say as a click on OK. Then that step is added here. For better understanding purpose, the step names whenever it is adding here, right? You try to rename in a meaningful way. Suppose in this case, what I am doing here, I am trying to calculate here total salary. So go and try to right click, then rename this as, okay, we are doing here calculation we are doing. What calculation we are doing? We are doing the total salary calculation so that tomorrow some fix you have to do it, some bug is came, you have to fix something. Then which step is doing what you need to understand. The step also replace value is there, right? What we did exactly? Okay, we did here replace null with 0. That's what the exactly step what we did. Now we have here the column called as addition it is came. Instead of addition, what we are trying to do the same name we put it. Just try to right click and say as a rename. Then you try to provide this name as total sal. Then you can see one more step is added renaming the columns. Okay, we renamed the total salary, we renamed it. Okay, beautiful. Now I have here some other things. For example, some reason to get the uniqueness or whatever it is, I want to concatenate the e-name and job. I want to concatenate it. I don't know how to do that one technically. Still okay. You can select these two things. Then you can go for the column from the examples from the selection. Then you write whatever way you want it. I want here the name called as Smith, followed by I want here one space, one hyphen also, one space also. Then I am writing here clerk, I am writing it. That's it. One record training I given. Then enter. Wow, beautiful. With one record training only, it's understand what I mean. It's populated the data and also it is trying to give the transformation rule for you. What is the transformation rule? It is using the test class. In this one combine function. There we have here ename, then hyphen is there, job is there, everything is there. So in order to write this kind of formulas, previously we used to Google it. Okay, how to concatenate these two columns. Now there is no need of Google. Here itself we have options. So go and try to click on here. Okay, then we are able to see one more column is added. Okay, this is a also calculation. So we are trying to say as a calculation. What we are trying to do here calculation, concatenation we are doing it. What concatenation we are doing? We are doing the concatenation of ename and job we are doing it. So go and try to provide here ename and job concatenation. Put it here meaningful way the step names and also um, rename this one ename followed by job. That's what we did it. Okay, cool. And if I want to do something on top of this total salary, I want to calculate the tax. I want to calculate it. Let us select here total salary. Okay. Then I want to go for here column from examples from the selection. Okay. Here I want to write here formula. I want to write it for this. So let's try to write the formula. 800 we have it. In this one I am taking 10%. I am taking 80. I am writing it. Then 950 is available. In that also 10% I am taking. Then I am writing here 95. I am writing. The system is not still really understand. Looks like right. System is understanding now what. Maybe I am trying to get the first two digits I am trying to get. That's how the
Yes,
transformation
sir.
rule is written. But it's not the what I am looking, right? That means training is not enough. We need to give the third record training also. We have to give it. Let's try to give the third record training. It's a 110 I want it here. Now system understand what I am trying to do. I am trying to do the total salary divide with the 10 I am trying to do it. That gives me 10 percentage is how much it is going to give it. That's what we are seeing here now properly. We are seeing it. Wow, beautiful. Now we got here transformation rule, total salary divide with the 10 we got it. Already this is a calculate column. On top of the calculation column, we are doing one more calculation. We are doing it. Good. Click on here, okay. Then we got here. This one also try to rename this one. Sorry. Try to rename this one. This is calculation of tax. We are doing it. Then try to rename this one. Try to rename this also. This is a tax we are trying to calculate it. Something like this, you can go ahead and you can do how many transformation steps you want here. That many transformation steps you can say it. All the steps whatever available, these all things are called as technically what it is. These all steps are called as technically what it is.
Training.
Transformations. These all things are technically called as what? Transformations. So source is the one transformation, navigation is the one transformation, promoting the headers is on transformation, changing the type is like that. So based on that one, total now we have here total 11 transformations. We have it. Wow, beautiful. Total 11 transformations are available. Great. Now further, I can see some problems here. Still, I can see in the bottom there is a null record is available. I am not interested about this null record. Go and try to remove this null record. To remove this null record, go to the home. There is an option called as um, remove rows is available. Select this remove rows, then remove bottom rows. Select this remove bottom rows. One row I want to remove. Type the one, click on OK. Now you can notice removed bottom rows. We got one step. This bottom row also removed. And also I'm looking at this 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever salesman is available. Looks like it is some corrupted record. It is our test record. I can see it's here B2407. This is not a real customer, right? Looks like it is developers tested something and we have that kind of value here. I don't like that value. I want to filter it out. How I can remove this one? To remove this one, you can put the filter on the any column. I am putting filter on the EMP number. I want here all, but not this 1, 2, 3, 4. Select this 1, 2, 3, 4, click on OK. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, you filtered out. Whatever you don't want it, you are trying to select it and you are trying to remove it. You can notice what you filtered, EMP number not equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, you filtered it. That's how the transformation rule automatically written. Okay. Now, some reason any column is identified the data type wrongly. We can go and we can correct it. We can go and we can correct it. Looks like everything is properly identified. But still what I will do is total salary possibility is there, float possibility is there, but mostly no one is giving the salary in the float, right? Anyone is giving. Suppose I have the salary is 400.50 cents is available. 50 cents they are creating to you. No, only 400 they're creating, right? Okay, that's fine. So that is the reason what I want to do is I want to round it to the integer number. By default, it's showing as 1.2 means the float value. I want to keep this as the integer data type. How to change the data type and what are the data types are available first that we try to understand. To understand that one, click on this 1.2 whatever available, click on that. Then it's showing here all available data types. It is going to show it. 1.2 means it's a decimal number data type. But I am looking for pure integer I am looking. So you can go on, you can select as a whole number. Whole number means pure integer kind of thing. Select this whole number. The moment you select it, we are going to get here 1, 2, 3. That means it is a whole number. That's how we are going to change the data type. You see, the moment I add here one, changed here, right? Then we got here change type, we got it. Change type clearly it is saying as from where to where we change it, we change it to integer, we change it. Earlier it was what? Decimal number. Earlier it was decimal number. Suppose this one further I am changing, not this one. Let us say something else I will change. Okay, for example, this one is available. 1, 2, 3 test is available. This one I want to change into the float. Let's click on this one, then select here decimal number. Now we got here one more step, or this also included in the previous step only. What a intelligence, right? So it is not included here one more step actually. It is included. Okay, this previous step and this step are doing same job, right? Everything included in the single transformation rule only included. Total salary converting into the integer. Test is converting into the decimal number. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So super intelligent. It is not adding separate step. It is not adding previous step also similar step. Man, I will combine this rule also to that one. That's what it is doing here. Okay. Like this, you can go ahead and you can change the transformation rules. You can able to change it. Okay, we changed all this transformation rule. Then DEPT is available. I think we are good with the DEPT. There is no need of any transformations and all. And cat subcat is available. Okay, this is also not required to do any transformation. We are happy with that. So any other calculations you want to do it, all the calculations are available here only. We have to go through it. We are going to learn some more calculations. We are going to learn down the line. At this point of time, once you are happy, then go ahead and try to click on close and apply. That means we are trying to close the Power Query editor. We are trying to close the Power Query editor and applying also. Applying means it's going to load the data. Now it will go and try to collect everything it's going to collect. Now it's saying as EMP, making the connection to the model, then loading the data to the model, 14 rows loaded, 4 rows loaded, something like that. Now we'll get here data, we are going to get it. You know the beauty of Power BI, based on the common column, automatically it creates the model. That's what the EMP DEPT has the common column. That common column is called as here. You can notice DEPT number is available. Because of that one, automatically it's created the join. But it's not created the join with category and subcategory. Why it is not able to create it? There is no common column. There is no common column among these two tables to this one. There is no common column. That's what it's not created anything. Okay, now let's go back to the report view. I'm in the report view now. In the report view, let's go and try to select whatever we want here columns. For example, I would like to know on which department I am spending more money. With respect to salaries, which department I am spending more money. Select the D name, then select here salary column or total salary column what we calculated. Then this also convert into kind of bar chart here. We're trying to convert here and kind of bar chart. Then by seeing this bar chart, you come to understand, okay, which is we are spending more, and the accounting department we are
Um,
spending more. That's what we are able to understand it. And which location is costly. Let us say I have the offices in India and offices in the China, offices in the US also. Okay, I want to know which location is costly location, something like that I want to know. Then I have here location wise how the salaries we are paying it. Let us go and try to take this one and you can put it wherever location you want it. Just you have to hold it and you have to drag it something like this. Then go and try to change this also as a bar chart, for example. Then I come to understand, okay, New York is the looks like somewhat costly city. Is it true? We have New York, Chicago, Dallas. Looks like, right? Looks like. Out of these three cities, whatever we have it, New York is a somewhat costly, right? Okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Now similarly, if you want to do some other analysis, job wise, how I am spending the money. Let's select a job as well as total salary. Every time we take the bar chart, it is a bit boring job. Let's try to select this time pie chart. So now we are able to see the pie chart. This pie space, wherever more is available, that's where we are spending more. So you can notice now This color is clerk. So on the clerk we are spending more, looks like. That means more member of clerks may be available. Okay, that's what it is, more. Okay. Now, something like that, we are going to do some kind of analysis. And once we are good with this one, we need to save this. Let's go and try to save here. We're saving it and we want to provide some name. Let's try to provide the name, whatever name of the material is available, provide the same name so that I will have the track who is practicing, who is not practicing. So you take this name, whatever we are seeing it, right? You can see this is the name. This name you take it, copy it and put the same name so that you also will have the track which chapters I practiced, which chapters I did not practice it. And also save this one in particular folder only. Don't save here and there. One day on desktop, one day on documents. Don't do that one. Go to the more options and browse this device. You create one folder, one particular location. There only try to practice every day. So if you go to, in my case, I think in my case, I am doing on the desktop on the RRITech folder, then 2025-05-21 folder. This is where the demo I given. Here I want to save it with the same name. This name I am putting it. Okay, now we got this one. Excellent. Excellent. We are good with all this till here. We are good now. We know these all points, whatever available, we know now. Let us observe it once. So we know how to import it. We observe Power Query parts. We know replacing the EMP table, commission column with null, renaming the columns. We are aware of it. Creating the total salary, observing the data types, changing the data types of total salary. Then how to do the filter of the values. We filtered and we removed unnecessary one. We removed it, right? And also now we saved the report. Now only thing we don't know is how to publish the report. How to publish the report, we don't know. Okay, let's click on this publish the report. Then we have some steps are available. You have to follow it. Open app.powerbi.com. Okay, this also works actually. Let us copy this one, copy this link address. Okay, nowadays it is in the Fabric, it is available, right? So you can give the Fabric URL, or this URL also still working. This URL also still working, don't worry. Let me open the Edge browser. I'm opening the Edge browser. I used to practice one in my other profile. That's what I'm enabling the profile. Then I'm pasting this URL, whatever available, app.powerbi.com. Then though I typed here app.powerbi.com, you can see this icon. What icon it came? Fabric icon. Okay, now this is a Fabric workspace only actually. Okay, here itself you can see you can switch here to Power BI to Fabric, Fabric to Power BI. You can switch it. Like let us say if I select here Fabric, we are getting it. Power BI, we are getting it. Okay, we can switch it. We can switch it. Okay, now only thing what is changing here is experience is equal to Fabric developer. It is saying if you change here Fabric, if I select here Power BI, then experience is equal to changing as what? Power BI.
Fab.
But doesn't matter whichever window you are available. Also, it doesn't matter. We are happy. Even I can be in the Fabric window and I can do my all Power BI works also. Most of the things actually. Okay, now I'm here going to the workspaces. In the last class, we create already workspace we created. Okay, let us go and try to see what workspace we created. 2025. Yeah, this is the workspace what we created. In this workspace, we have only one report is available. The demo report is available. Now, I want to push my report also. I want to push here. The moment we are putting the report will come with automatically with what? One semantic model. Whatever report name is available with the same name, semantic model also will be created without your permission. That means the moment you publish the report, how many objects will be created here?
Two, actually.
Two objects will be created. One is report object, second is semantic model object will be created. Okay, let us go and try to publish it. I am trying to go to the Power BI desktop. There you can notice we have the publish button. Then I want to go for 2025. Then workspace, click on select. Then it's trying to publish. It's success. Now once it is success, go and try to observe here. We got these two objects. We got it or not? I think it is not refreshed still. Let's yeah. Now it is came. Now how many objects we received now? Two objects we received. One is called as report object. Second is called as semantic model object. I'll talk more information about semantic model later. Time being, I want to open the report. Click on the report. Then whatever you develop the three graphs, we are going to see all three graphs. We are seeing the department name wise salaries, location wise salaries, and job wise salaries. We are able to see it. That means all the three visualizations we are able to see it here. Cool. We understand about it. That's what it is. Meaning of publishing. Okay, sign in here. Whatever I'm going to provide a username and password, right? I already given username and password to few people. If anyone not received, then we are going to create for you also. Next, you know how to select the workspace. Then we signed in and we published it and we went to the PowerBI service. We observed the report. Wow, beautiful. Any questions on this chapter? Any questions on this chapter? No, right? If no, then what I will do is I'll give the homework. The homework is couple of things. One homework is if you go to the same material in the bottom, if you go to the same material in the bottom, we have some reference materials available. These reference materials are directly from the Microsoft website only. For learning purpose, they created those things we are going to use for learning purpose. Now, here, what is the question is, let us see the question. Desktop shape and combine data. Common queries getting started. Okay, go for the getting started. In the getting started, we have one problem statement. What is the problem statement is? Problem statement. Okay, see, this is the problem statement. Imagine you are a data analyst working for a sunglasses retailer. So you want to help your client target sunglasses sales where the sun shines most frequently. So you might want to find some information on the web about sunny locations. You know, even our most of our service providers, like we have the some kind of operations teams are available. They will try to utilize the country where the sun is available. You got my point? They will recruit the employees. They'll recruit the employees to work whenever the sun is available. Meaning, suppose for us now it is daytime, right? For India it is nighttime, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they can recruit 10 members here, they can recruit 10 members here. We can give the comfort time. Okay, you work whenever your son is available, you work whenever your son is available. Okay, something like that. So now one place it may be summer, other place maybe it may be winter. One country it may be winter, one country may be summer, something like that, right? Then we need to have the proposals. Okay, March month, April month, this country will be preferred to buy the sunglasses more. Okay, this month, this country will be preferred to buy the sunglasses more because there we have the heat is more. So that kind of analysis you have to do it. You got my point?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
this is one parameter. Okay, sun is more, then surely we look for the sunglasses. That is the one parameter. Second parameter may be, okay, capability of the purchasing. Okay, if you don't have eating food itself, you will not look for the sunglasses, right?
Yes.
So where the capability of the customers are available, who can we can think about the necessity things already they have it. They are going for more luxury. Those kind of people we have to capture. Where which country that kind of people are available more. That kind of analysis you may need to do it. So these all things we have to do it based on the one data set they provided. Take this data set, go to the web, and here we have some data set is available. Understand this data set, sunny places for retirement. Okay, then go and try to verify it. Got my point? Just try to follow this one, we'll able to understand it. And one more question also available looks like here. Once we are retirement is came, once retirement is came, which state is the best state to live? That is one more question. Some people will be saying as, okay, for me, once retirement is there, I may not have the money in my hand, so I want economically cheap states, I want it. Some people may be saying as, okay, I have enough money, I want to go for where the hospitality is more, I want to go over there. Some people will say as, I want more happenings, I want it, okay, then I want to go over there. Each one has their own preferences. So we have to select those all parameters and we have to say, okay, your priority is this one, like affordability is your priority, then we have to give the ranking. Weather is your priority, then you have to give the ranking. Got my point? If you give this kind of ranking based on its priorities, you can go and you can choose the which state is the best state is going to choose it. The overall rank, affordability ranking, weather ranking, then something like that. You got my point? Go
Yes.
through this one. So if you follow this one, then you'll able to answer this kind of questions. You are going to answer it. That technically, whatever navigation you require, those all navigations are available here. If you miss something, if you are stuck somewhere, you can ask me in the next class. You can able to ask it. That is the one homework. Second homework, if you see here, I given the question and below answers are also available, but don't see the answers now itself. Take one pen and paper and observe the question and try to answer that one. Once all the 10 questions are completed, whatever I given here, 10 or 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. All the things are completed, then try to see the answers. Am I clear? Looks
Yes.
like I did not maintain answers and questions. Answers also I given. Okay. You try it your own way. You put screen like this and read the question and understand we are able to answer it or not. That's what you have to do. Then that is also completed. Then go for your next homework, next chapter. Here we have the SQL Server. Go to the notebooks. Then we have the SQL Server based activities available. Go to the SQL Server based and only change here happening is SQL Server. That's it. Remaining all story is same. I am connecting to the SQL Server. Then I am trying to create one database. Using the database, creating the table DEPT, inserting the data, creating the table EMP, inserting the data. Then we are trying to import this one and doing the all the exercises whatever we did in the today's class. You got my point?
Yes, sir. Almost.
Okay. So try to do this one, then we'll get more clarity. Thank you. We'll meet next class on
Yes.
Monday. Monday for me. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Bye.
Sir? Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Ramgar. Can we use the same username and password, like
Yeah. Yeah.
Fabric?
Yeah. Right. Right. Fabric username and password you can use for the Power BI also. Yes.
Okay.
Whatever I
Okay.
given the username and password, you can use it.
Okay. Sure. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Murthy, you want something, right?